screen?
Yeah, it was when
Oh,
it was
wow.
in like windowed mode.
Oh, wow. Let's try that again. Oh, wait, really?
I think so.
So is
That's
it
why
not
I'm
a white
flying on
screen when it's
inverted.
like this? Is it a white screen right now?
No, it's you
Oh, okay.
flying. It's like 3 to 5 frames per second.
Check that out. Wow.
You're a dragon.
I'm on a dragon.
You're on a dragon.
It just sucks that the screen share in this doesn't give you sound.
That's weird.
Oh wait, maybe it would give you sound if I did if a thing. Like if I messed with it just a hot sec. And did microphone as... Oh boy, would communications work?
I don't know, man.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
No.
Alright. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I want to go this way. Alright, I texted Adam at about 8:30 to remind him. So I'm going to text him again. And I guess I'll G-chat him as well.
I was in the other room.
Oh wait, he's here.
John, I need you to tell me everything's gonna be okay.
Well, maybe he's not here.
I don't see him in the hangout.
It says ongoing call. Okay, maybe it just shows up because I invited him. I'll try and send him another invite. So we're on Twitch?
Yeah.
Now
it's
already?
live right now. Yeah.
What were you saying about? Oh, you need me to tell you it's gonna be okay?
Yeah. Please.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know the God's honest truth, Matt?
Yes.
I have no clue. All I know is that I had a panic attack today, and it's been a long time since I've had one of those. So.
Yay.
So that's not a good sign. I'm
That's
usually
so-
pretty calm, cool, and collected. I don't know, man.
The good news is, our country is in a very different state than 1930s Germany was. So, this probably won't be
Yeah.
a successful neo-Nazi coup. But they're gonna do
Well,
some
just
damage.
things aren't that bad. Like the Republican Party and the administration's trying to make it like America's crumbling into pieces, and it's not. Which is what Russia was, or I'm sorry, what Germany was when all that
My
shit went down.
tinfoil
So.
hat is that... Oh, Adam's here.
Hey!
That Bannon thought that his initial, like, shock and awe approach would cause us to get violent, and then he would be able to call, like, martial law, kind of bring the crackdown. But since all of the protests, aside from that one with the bunch of anarchists, like, were peaceful, they can't really do that. I don't know, man. There's just so much shady crap going on.
I know. It's a real mess.
But then I wonder, like, one of the most important parts about becoming a dictator is, like, silencing the media. And I don't even know if that's possible in America anymore.
Nah.
Because, like, we have the internet.
There's no way you can silence the media. I mean, you can, like, be like, oh, this is fucking fake media. Like, oh, a bunch of fake news.
Yeah.
But, like, it just doesn't work on a large scale. Like, yeah, there'll be a certain percentage
like,
of people that can delude themselves into believing that, but
people like my parents watch the nightly news, and they trust the news because that's like the thing they've always trusted. So since they watch CBS and not Fox, like they're getting accurate information, and
yeah, we can only hope that that is.
They're usually moderate Republicans, and they were like, I was talking to them the other day about how's the news you listen to covering stuff, and
The same way yours
agreed,
is.
Yeah, everybody agreed that like the ban was dumb and bad. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
except for the crazy people. Of course,
that's the
but
thing. This is like looking at the approval ratings. His support isn't really going down so much as like disapproval is going way up, so he's just alienating all the people in the middle,
Yeah,
and hopefully that'll be enough.
yeah. I mean, well, it's interesting to see the Republican cabal floating the term repair Obamacare instead of repeal and replace. They're like, oh, maybe we can't actually do that, so let's just change what we're calling it now. So when we don't repeal and replace it, people aren't like, you didn't do what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like 5 years to come up with a replacement.
Oh, no, they got one. They just don't want to share it yet. Like,
Right.
what? Yeah, okay.
We can do it better.
Like, no,
And then
no, of course.
nothing. They have no idea what to do.
No. They'll change, like, one minor thing that does nothing. And be like,
Ryan
we fixed
needs to
it.
grow a fucking spine.
Yeah.
Coward. We might
He is
a
Republican
third Republican
cuck.
to defect on the
cuck in
on
chief.
the education secretary vote. So if that happens, that could be the beginning of like. 'Cause
Yeah,
the
her,
the moderate
her,
Repub- the
her
moderate
hearings went
Republicans
very
just need
poorly.
to see that like that it's okay to break from party, and it's like if you do that, it'll probably improve your chances of being elected the next time around because you will have stood up to something that's inevitably going to crash and burn horribly.
Well, I know that at least in the case of Lisa Murkowski, she said the reason why she changed her vote, or is planning on changing her vote, is because of people calling her office and complaining.
So now
So people should do
Tillerson's
that.
possibly going to be the third one. So everyone in, I think, North Carolina is calling him.
Yeah, we'll see. It'd be nice to get somebody who actually knows something about public schools to run them.
Yeah. I was watching the first round of her like approval thing, and it was so frustrating because both sides like they go back and forth, and everyone will give these big speeches forever, and then they just vote
Yeah.
along party lines. It's like, what's the point of even fucking talking?
Yeah, I know. It's actually interesting, like, how that's totally not the way it was, like, a long time ago.
Yeah.
When you look at, like, Supreme Court nominees, like, most of them have, like, 80% approval from people. But it just doesn't happen anymore. Because you're like, well, it's your guy, so no. It's like, all right. Sure. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the new guy. He seems meh, but not offensively bad.
Yeah, if it was just him, I wouldn't have a problem with him. Other than like he's like does all that conservative bullshit, but
Yeah.
coming after all this other stuff, it's like no, fight him, fight everyone, fight all of them.
Yeah,
we got
we'll see what
sound.
happens. All right, I'm almost done with the dungeon that I started
That's
when I
good.
was setting this up. I'm just farming
I don't think
silk.
we have any viewers. If we did, I think we.
Well, I
scared
haven't
them
started
away.
the broadcast yet, and but my legend. Okay, was that the Russian national anthem? Ah, welcome to America now.
It's great country. It's great again.
Make America Russia again. We've done it.
Make America white supremacist again.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh, I think it's just that the some people need to grow a fucking spine, like you said.
Yeah, like there are black Republicans in the House and Senate. Like, you guys see the same news that we see, right? Like,
Yeah.
you may be protected by the party, but like,
Yeah.
if this keeps going on this road, it's gonna be bad for everybody.
Yeah. Let me check levels here and we'll get started. Let me just run my little guy out.
This is gonna be the fun thing at the end of the podcast, isn't it?
No, I haven't started recording yet. I don't want to have the politics in the podcast. I mean, we can.
No,
I just-
I
I
don't
figure-
want to. Like,
I figure I don't want it unless I have a real good point that I have spent a little time thinking about what I want to say, rather than just
yeah.
hot takes.
Hot take.
Although, I just like it's insane. Like what's happening? It's just like it's every day. Like it's just something new.
Yeah.
Like now, was it Donald Trump warned Israel saying the new settlements may not help Middle East peace? It's like what? You said the opposite last week. You're like, go ahead. It's just fucking crazy. I don't know.
Thank God for the internet, though, right? Because like
It's like our country is just in,
everybody's
like,
watching us.
Charlie
and we're all
Kelly.
watching them.
you know, like wild card, bitches. We're that as a country now. So all right, let me get my camera back. Adam doesn't have a camera, but that's fine. He doesn't know what to expect of our show nowadays. Because now we record with cameras.
Ah. I do have a camera. It's just...
It's fine. If you weren't prepared for it, we'll deal.
Yeah.
I
Nobody
can't
wants to see
expect
this.
I can't expect you to have prepared without me saying anything. How do I check on the recording before it's live?
Sounds good.
To check levels. I think I'd have to do it when it's live, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says streams offline. All right, so I'm gonna go live.
Sounds fine.
Check this out.
What else have I done this week?
My camera's reversed. Is that normal?
Yeah, it's forward for me.
Oh, really?
Sega.
So it shows this mirror image on the thing here.
Mm-hmm.
What a bastard.
I wish I had more booze.
I actually
Just
have
have-
some.
Like, it was just like the last of a bottle of Fireball with some half melted ice cubes in it, and that's all I got.
I have some
tomorrow.
18-year-old scotch.
I have some cream soda.
All right. I'm going to talk. All right, let me get my levels. This is me. I'm talking like this. Adam, you talk next.
Yeah, this is me, and I am talking like this.
Okay, and Matt, third.
Hey, my name's Matt. I'm the third person on this show.
All right, let me listen. Okay, that sounds pretty good to me. I'm just going to turn mine down a little bit because I know that my voice gets very loud. Oh yeah, it's too high. Okay, I'm ready. Oh shit,
More than
let's talk about
20,000
topics though.
Overwatch players have been banned from South Korea. 'Cause of
Great.
hacking.
For hacking.
Yeah,
South Koreans are hacking.
apparently.
Polygon.com. What's the video game news? Adam, what have you been up to? Let me get your shit together while you're at it.
I've been playing Dragon Age DLC.
Inquisition or regular?
Mm-hmm. Inquisition.
Okay.
Just finished up the Jaws of Hakon.
Okay.
Or Hakan. Or whatever.
Okay. Alright.
That's mostly what I've been playing since Final Fantasy 15.
Cool.
Listen to the King Killer Chronicles books again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You listen to audiobook versions.
Yeah.
Those are so good.
They are indeed.
They're a very high quality version. I like the accents the guy does. It really adds
Yeah, totally.
a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially Edinburgh. That's cool. But I like Russian.
I'm just kind of searching through a little. I'm just searching. Oh shit! Fire Emblem Heroes came out today. I thought that wasn't out until like later. Adam, you can play Fire Emblem Heroes, your favorite.
I only played one Fire Emblem game very, very briefly.
Well, I'm installing it because I want me some Nintendo points. Anything else going on craze-wise? Any video game news?
They
Any
announced the
movie news?
Nintendo
Any
Switch
TV
price.
news?
Or, well, I don't know if it was officially announced. But they announced
What?
it in yen.
You mean the service, the online service?
Yeah.
Yeah, I added that in, so
Okay.
that's on our news. George R. R. Martin is doing a short story this year.
It'll only take him 8 years to finish.
So that won't get done.
Yeah.
What's on the front page of Reddit that's not about politics?
I know, right? Well, what have we been watching? I've been playing a game, so I can talk about a game I've been playing.
I watched Sense8 on Netflix. That was cool.
Oh, Sense8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that Wachowski siblings. Sisters?
Yes.
Were they sisters at the time when it came out? Or were they siblings?
Yeah, I think so.
They both.
Okay.
I don't know. The second one transitioned.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So,
Lana and...
well,
yeah. What's the other one?
I do
Hell.
love that it is like the Wachowski
Yeah.
brothers
Mm-hmm.
and then siblings when I think Lana was what she changed her name to, and then it was the siblings, and then it became the sisters now. So we're full circle. You know, we've gotten there.
Took some time.
Yeah, TJ can't make it for data issues.
Yeah, that must suck.
He said he doesn't. Well, his internet at home is like the super slowest internet you can get, and you can't even stream like this on it without it freaking out. So he was using his fucking 4G, which was better, apparently. And then now I guess next month he has an unlimited plan on his 4G, so he'll be good.
Nice.
So it's just
I should probably up my plan. I use a lot of
your 4G.
my 4G. Yeah.
How many gigs do you use a month?
I sometimes just barely go over the 2, but I've done it enough times that
Oh
I
my
think
god,
it might be
2!
worth it.
I just blow through 2 without even thinking. Like,
Yeah, I would.
I have 6,
Yeah.
but I don't use 6. I have 6 with the family plan that I share with my brother and my dad
Yeah.
for data, and so between us we have 6.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody uses data like I do.
Yeah.
So I always check it, and it's not even close. I'm 700 megabytes in from the 17th of January, so I
That's
use
not
2.
so bad.
I use about 2, maybe a
Yeah.
little more.
Me too, but I've gone over enough times that I should probably just up it.
Yeah. Matt, what else did you have? Did you want to add any more to the doc here? You got?
I'm trying to think. I really haven't done.
Come on,
Well,
guys. We gotta do stuff.
I watched Dread again recently.
Okay. Dread. Adam has done the most stuff, but to be fair, Adam does have more than just like 1 a week.
Yeah.
Of that. I'm trying to think of. Okay, I'm going to the Dells tomorrow, which is where I had to record tonight.
Trying to think of what I did this week. That didn't involve rolling around in the floor in the fetal position.
I know, man. It is fucking insane, the world that
Like,
we're in now. It's just...
I keep like not
I wish I could be-
consuming fun stuff because I'm just like, what's the fucking point?
I can't be... I wish I could be one of the real Americans that could just sit back and be like, it's probably going to be fine. You know what I mean? But I don't. I have to worry.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It will be fine eventually. It's just a matter of how shitty it gets. And like,
Yeah.
as white dudes in the Midwest, we're gonna take the least of it. But like, I don't want to see stuff get bad.
Well, it's going to be
wanna
pretty
see
funny
other
because...
people get hurt.
I mean, you can already see like some opposition happening, you know, kind of, and you know, the tech industry is kind of starting to be like no to the ban, and
Yeah.
it's just going to be a point where the Republicans that are moderate are going to be like, okay, this is going to start costing us money
Yeah.
and the American people money, so we're going to have to say no and then impeach you.
Yeah.
and
Well,
put
there's
in
so
somebody
much
who we
stuff
like.
leaking.
Oh
that
my god.
If it's true, it has
dude,
to be.
He won't use stairs? I'm sorry. It's insane.
If
This is
if-
the literal
if the
crazy
stuff
person.
he's using it, or stuff that's leaking is true, then there's already a federal investigation that's way ahead of me. So I just keep
Mm-hmm.
reminding myself that if this is all true, then they're probably just trying to build an airtight case and see how far it goes.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens because, you know, one of it. Oh, fuck, we're getting to politics. This will be at the end, so people can skip over this. But
I'm
like,
like,
you know, his
well,
his
what
pick,
if-
his
what if-
pick
what
for Yep. Go.
What if what's his face VP McKendall
Mike Pence?
like what if he takes over and what if he's
racist
part
grandpa?
of it? What if he's a Nazi too? Like, how far does this go? Is it Nazis all the way down?
We'll see. No, but it'll be interesting because, like, I don't know, like it sounds like a certain yellow-haired goon was just kind of the figurehead on the ride here. Like, we got a George Bush situation going on where he's not really doing much other than saying dumb shit, and then everyone has
That's
to
why
basically.
I said
So
in
I mean,
the
right
group
now
chat-
it's the Republican Party is like they gotta play cleanup now, and there's gonna be a point where they're gonna be tired of being like, okay, I'm tired of cleaning up all these messes. Let's put somebody in who is actually gonna fucking just toe the party line, you know, and
Well, like
fuck
I
off.
said in the line chat, like if Trump was like savvy politician that was in on this and like then got into office, it would be a lot scarier. Like, we're
actually
lucky as
interesting-
shit that he's
yeah.
so incompetent.
It's really interesting that, like, hey, like, maybe, you know, what you said, like 20 years from now the movie about this will be interesting. Is the
gonna be
movie going to
so
be
fu-
like, is it going to be like just like that his ridiculousness actually slowed down the Nazism? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
and
Just
it's
by
gonna
being
be-
completely out of context and crazy.
If he
Like,
turns
oh.
out to be implicated to enough of a degree, he'll become so toxic that everything that his name is attached to will fail.
Yeah, we'll see. I think
The
yeah.
Republican Party is going to have a really hard time recovering from this for a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. I have a feeling that this administration is more Nixon and less Fourth Reich than anything else. Just we don't want to play by any of the rules. We're going to say fuck you to everything, and then they're going to get caught on something that they won't be able to take back, and it will happen.
And that's
you know.
that's another thing I comfort myself with. Like, this isn't the first time there were racists in the White House. This is just
No.
the first time that public sentiment was against them.
Yeah. Well, the two other things that make you feel better, Matt, is you do remember that the majority of Americans didn't want this.
Yeah.
Like, that the majority of people in the country said no to this. It just didn't end up the way the election went. So,
And
I think when everyone, I talk to people from other countries and they're like, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, well, just so you know, the majority of us said no to this. So it's our stupid electoral college system that has allowed this to happen twice now.
and Bannon can't become a dictator because he'll die of liver failure in like 3.5 months.
Hopefully.
Like he's
I
got
don't know.
yellow eyes. He's so jaundiced.
Well, we'll see. I think that it. And the other thing that also happened with over this weekend when they put the travel ban in place, the travel ban to the Muslim majority countries, not a Muslim ban. There was the areas that were banned,
no,
not
it's not even
the
a ban.
religion. Yeah, whatever.
It's
The
a
90-day temporary vetting. Yeah, sure. But they actually talked about how a bunch of ACLU lawyers, put a bunch of for a federal judge saying this is unconstitutional. And the judge said, okay, well, we're not going to allow the ban to happen until after it gets through the courts and we have our arguments. And supposedly they still deported people after that, and that would be a very, very high offense for a president, especially if they were implicated in telling people to still ban people, because then that's defying a federal court order, which is a bad scene. That is a really bad offense. So, I mean, if they can prove that people, there was communication saying, I don't care what the court says, send them away, you're in trouble. Because you have to care what the court says, because there's checks and balances. So, anyway, we should start. Unless you have one, you want to rant a little bit more, Matt? I know you're
I
into
think I
this
got
right
it all
now.
out of my system.
You got it all out?
Yeah. Usually it's just me screaming at the cats, and they don't really respond.
I do want to say seriously though, I did spend a good amount of time Saturday, or maybe it was Friday evening, researching immigration to certain countries.
I've done that too.
I actually literally really went in depth on a couple countries. Canada is pretty easy, but Scotland, there's a lot of tech and science up there. A couple video game companies too, so
Yeah.
there's some stuff there.
Oh,
And
hey. We got
what?
Bretons in the chat.
Okay, well, we should start.
Hey, we're going
Now
to
that-
stop politic talking so that we can have fun.
Well, if he wants to
not
chime in
really.
real
We're
quick,
gonna
we can
die.
we can start. Let me get the Twitch chat up too. I don't
Hey,
have
get
that
the
up,
Twitch chat up.
just in case.
I'll
Adam, we're
put
live
it-
on Twitch, just so you know now.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I not auto hosting yet? I forget even how to do that.
I think auto hosting just doesn't work right now.
Actually, I think
Just
that's what
have to do
TJ even
/
said.
host and then my username.
So I have to
How
go
do I- how do
to
I-
Twitch.
Share my
I have to go to
screen.
my dashboard.
You can just type it into any chat.
Oh no, it says I'm hosting you right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weird. It must be fixed.
Yeah. So let me pop the chat out.
What
how
is
do I
it?
do that?
252?
Yeah, we'll just call it 252. You have it called 252 on here. Where's the chat? How do I get the chat? I don't see the chat. Oh, it's right here. Wait, what? This is search box. How do I get to see your chat? I hate Twitch. Sorry.
It's under the video.
It's under the video. No, it's not.
Oh, no,
There's
it won't be
literally
on your dashboard. You just have to go to the video watch page.
No, I'm on your page watching your video, and I'm seeing myself talking, and there's no chat on the right, where it always is. How do I get chat? Theater mode? No. Full screen? No.
Did you pop
Clip?
it out or something?
I did not. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, so I must have clicked the top right hand side of the screen, tiny little gray arrow, and that makes the it's like literally like 20 pixels on the top right hand of my screen. Now I'm in the chat room. Okay, cool. We are good to go. Adam, you ready?
Yep.
Matt, you ready?
Yeah. Man.
I need to get another monitor. That would make this so much easier.
Yeah, you
Welcome to Born in the 80s episode. Oh, man. You just had to. You had to drive by on that one. Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 252. I'm your host, John Rowe, joined by my co-hosts.
Adam Ham.
Yeah, Adam's back.
And I'm Matt.
Yarp.
Adam and Matt. No last names, please. So, because when
fly
the
under the government's radar.
yeah,
right
when
now,
the
John.
Gestapo comes, we can't let anyone know who we are. So, how has everybody been? Adam, it's been a long time. What have you been up to?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
It's been like, I don't even know how many months. Like 20 months?
At least.
20, right?
Yeah, 20 months.
Yeah. Well,
That's what, a year and 10 months? Yeah.
Is that? Can you do math?
No.
I
It's a year and 8
8
months.
months.
It's a year and 8 months.
I can't do math either, so we're cool.
Oh.
How's life, Adam? In the
Good.
IL? How's life in a state
It's pretty good.
below our state?
Yeah.
Work is terrible. Ish right now. It's very busy.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
wait. Is it like students coming back?
No. It's us calling annuitants to transition email systems.
That sounds horribly boring.
Yeah, I bet.
We're gonna say
bet.
goodbye to Brett in the chat. He said he has to get up early. So, well, sorry, man. I know you're on the East Coast, so it's a bit late. But we are live on Twitch on Thursday nights most weeks, sometimes Friday nights. Keep an eye out on our Twitters, and yeah, maybe we should make a set schedule, Matt.
Yeah.
It might make it easier for us to keep an audience if we... whatever. The episode comes out Monday or Wednesday, depending on how busy I am.
Thursday or Friday.
It's actually... I've been pretty good with Mondays, so...
Yeah. It's been good.
Yeah, the last episode was a Saturday Night Bite with Lance. Sometimes we got those. Those are not recorded live. That was a good
Lance
episode.
Doesn't want his image seen on the internet.
That's true. He actually he wears one of those Facebook like facial recognition mask things. What are they called? Like the things that make it so you can't be picked up by facial recognition.
I don't know.
He's off the grid. Facial recognition masks. Facial recognition. I want to like a fool. Oh man, what's the fucking mask? I know what I'm talking about. It's like a weird like mesh thing you wear over your face that stops facial recognition from being able to pick you up. I guess another way is that you can wear glasses that have like LEDs on them that like get picked up. That makes it so it can't figure out your eye distance, which it uses for facial recognition.
That's cool.
You can
Like,
also
this-
just have your hair in front of your face in weird ways, according to this website.
Oh, so Matt, you've already looked it up because you gotta keep yourself off the radar.
CVDazzle.com has
Okay.
handy guides for not being tracked.
Here it is.
Oh, that's
See that guy?
Lights.
It just shines lights, but it can't pick up the eyes. Where if you look at this guy in the background here of this image, it's like fuck.
Oh, recognized. And you can get one of
screwed.
those sweet scarves with like the special fabric that they can't take flash pictures of you.
Really?
Yeah, it like is a super reflective thing that shows up in flashes, and then it basically the rest of the picture's blacked out because the camera sees that as so bright.
You could also just wear sunglasses outside all the time because then people can't recognize. You know what I mean? It can't get your eyes, which is a big
if,
part of the
Captain
facial
America has taught me anything, you just wear a baseball hat and sunglasses, and nobody recognizes you.
That's right. Yeah. It works. It works. Adam, you've got a lot of experience dodging the Federals. What's your take on this?
Totally. Baseball cap, sunglasses, jacket. Although you gotta be careful with that. You know, you don't want to wear jackets in the summer. It'll look too out of place.
That's true. You're right.
No.
Especially if it's a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, a flowing muumuu. Could you wear a sari as a man? Would you be able to get away with that?
A triple
A
XL
toga.
Tweety Bird t-shirt.
Yes, that says "I tough." I don't know.
Some of that might be doable.
I don't know.
A graphic of
do
a
you feel
truck
like
with another truck painted on the back of it.
I have no clue. Do you know? You know what's crazy is that they said Amazon said that the book 1984 like shot up the bestseller list,
I know.
which I think is funny because it's like too late, folks. I should have read that one a few months ago. Whatever.
And you know the people that are reading it aren't the people that need to read it.
Well, they're just like, what is this? No, this could never happen. And then they're like, they have that moment where they do that meme of that lady thinking about triangles or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That image. You know that meme, though. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I totally do.
What is that even from? Lady thinking about triangles. I'm going to look that out. Math meme. There it is. Lady thinking about math meme. Let's see. Know your meme. Confused lady meme. What is this from? A Brazilian actress, Renata Sora, playing Nazare Tedesco in a scene from the telenovela Senhora do Destino, which is actually not
Lady
Spanish.
of Destiny?
It's Portuguese.
Ah.
But it's a classic meme.
Classic telenovela.
Uh-huh. Well, I want to see this as a GIF. Yeah, well, if you want to watch the Twitch chat, John shares hot memes in Twitch chat. So
Tank.
you can see the image here. Because we all know Avril Lavigne was murdered and replaced by the government. We actually talked about that.
Yeah, we did. The
On
lizard people.
the crazy, like people, what was it, like time traveler, like cabal of like, all the famous people kept like clones of themselves in like a
They
fucking
prefer to be called
chamber.
alt-humans.
Yeah, and like the Queen of England was like kicking people, and she was a real bitch.
Oh, that reminds me. I watched a Parliament proceeding like a week or so ago, and that shit is hilarious. They're
Oh,
like
yeah. Oh, my
lobbing
God.
insults and like dry sarcasm at each other constantly.
Yeah, you get a little bit of that in the U.S.
A little bit.
What was
but
that? Take a Xanax or something during one of those hearings. That was pretty good. But yeah, that's actually really interesting to think about the cultures of the U.K. and the U.S. Is that in the U.S. I think there's a famous anecdote about that show Big Brother. When it came over to the U.S., CBS had a really hard time getting an audience because the American viewers would always vote in the best house people to stay, and not like the crazy people that made the show interesting to watch. Because Americans are like, well, they don't deserve it. They're crazy. It should go to the person who's clean and tidy and nice. And like, you know what I mean? And then like, they're like, no. Because you watch the show in Britain, it's always like the fucking insane person who drinks and throws up everywhere gets to stay. And it's like a contest of who can be the most debauched human being.
So you're saying before the show Big Brother came over, America used to not vote for crazy people?
That's what I'm saying. Is that like it doesn't seem to make sense, but that's totally. But if you think about it, the people that voted for this crazy person were also people that are like, I want America to be like Newberry, like Leave It to Beaver, But that's not at all what's happening. You just can delude yourself into thinking that that's what's going to happen. We don't go back into the past. That's not how the world works. Well, this
has been Born in the 80s episode 252.
Yep. We're all going to be silenced in the future by the neo American government of 2087 because we've released secrets about the alt humans. They're going to come back through time and murder us, like that scene in the Terminator 2 that terrified me as a kid when that guy gets stabbed through that milk carton.
The Terminator 2.
Yeah. I remember that particular scene. It terrified me as a child. Like, because that guy really dies, like really hard, and I think I was like probably a couple years too young to be able to deal with that imagery, and so it kind of scarred me. That Alien, I believe, I saw bits of the first Alien when my parents were watching it, and that was too much as well. So
I need to watch that.
That's why I'm fucked up.
That and Aliens.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen
Well,
those in too long.
we'll see. Adam, I got to get you up here. We can play some Alien Isolation in VR. You want to get
No,
on?
God, no.
I want to see Adam play some VR horror games.
You want to see me like die in front of you? This is what you want, apparently.
I really
There
want
was,
to see Adam play a horror game because I'm sure it's great. They
There's,
get me.
I don't know if it's
Lauren
a
and I-
full game or anything, but or it might just be like a demo. But it's like the enemies are basically weeping angels from Doctor Who. So you have to stay
God.
looking at them, or they'll be sprinting towards you, and they look like terrifying puppet men. We'll have you play that one.
I think there's a Minecraft mod that does that actually
Yeah, there's a one with weeping angels.
with weeping angels, and that's terrifying because you're just like hanging out in your little mine room, and you look out the window, and there's a fucking swarm of angels coming at you.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of that, this is a good segue.
I planned
This is
it.
the
What are we
last.
saying?
This is the last Capaldi season.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't watched the last season yet. I have to get caught up.
What? Really?
What?
Yeah, I've only
was, like,
seen like the
forever
first
ago.
Capaldi season.
Did I even see the last season? I wonder.
Yeah, we watched.
Oh yeah, because it was a
it.
long fucking time ago that it came out.
Yeah.
Because they took the entire year of 2016 off until the special.
Did.
Moffat leaving at the end of the season too.
Correct.
Did I hear that
Yes.
at some point? Okay.
So those of you people that don't watch Doctor Who, there was originally Russell T Davies for a few years was the main showrunner, and then Stephen Moffat took over
When Matt
after
Smith came on.
Tennant left, right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
Matt Smith took
Yeah.
over. But Steve Moffat had written some of the best,
Yeah.
episodes, a lot of people's favorites. And so, and he took the show in a fun direction, and it's been really good. But I think, I agree. I think it's time to move on. He's been a showrunner for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like that's what I kind of like about Doctor Who is how much things can change. You have a different actor playing the main character. You have different companions. A couple,
They
a
haven't
lot of the
announced
story.
who the new actor is yet, have they?
No, it's going to be me actually. They're going for the first
no.
non-English Doctor, the first
Tilda Swinton.
in shape Doctor. So a lot of the scenes where they're running through corridors will be me dying to Dalek fire and
Hold
having
on.
to use my time ability. I'm like, I've used up all of my regenerations just to get through one episode. And I'm like, guys, we run a lot, huh?
It regenerates
You ever
into
think
you,
about that?
and then you just immediately die and regenerate into somebody else.
or I just
Oh, I'm
sit in the
here, what
TARDIS
happened?
with the door open and I just hover around like an idiot, or I go to the Wall-E future and I give myself one of those hover chairs. I could just be. I'm witty.
Yeah,
I
you
could do
steal
the witty
chair from
impression.
Davros.
Yeah, I just float around.
Rolling chair.
And then I'm like, this is too much. Just cut my skin off and straighten me up to a thing, and I'll just be a big talking face.
Just put me in a Cyberman.
Yeah,
What the
yeah,
fuck are you
yeah. That way I
screaming
don't
at
have to
me for?
walk. What'd you say?
My cat is just being a dick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Adam.
I know that was redundant.
Now that we're talking about Doctor Who, and those people who have never seen Doctor Who are going to be like, I hate everything they're saying right now, and I empathize. I didn't watch Doctor Who until a few years in when Adam made me watch like the first 3 seasons, and I'm glad he did because I love the show.
Yes.
But favorite Doctor Who villain? Yeah, Matt's showing off his. Oh, you know what? I think I had it set so the camera wasn't switching.
Oh no.
So the YouTube video. Yeah, Matt, talk and show your little thing.
I'm
here.
talking now.
Show us your little toy.
It's not switching away from your face on mine.
It is. Well, you can click. Oh yeah.
Ah, a
Is
sock
that the
screwdriver.
Is that the Matt Smith sonic screwdriver?
Tenet?
Oh, you have the Matt Smith one though too, don't you?
Yeah. And they're universal TV remotes.
That's pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
You control it with gestures.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice. I like that show a lot. Adam, scariest Doctor Who villain.
Scariest?
Yeah, the one that you would like. Let's say your companion, Adam scenario.
Oh, okay.
The Doctor shows up at your door.
Yes.
And immediately starts coughing and hacking from just the roils of smoke coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hot boxing.
Which doctor are we talking here?
Which doctor?
Yeah.
What's your favorite doctor of the recent doctors?
Oh my God.
Tennant?
It might be Matt Smith.
Matt Smith shows up and he's like, "Cool, blimey, custard and fish sticks is what I crave now. I've had too much of this fetid air." Adam, I know that this isn't the life that you live, but I just imagine your house is just like Snoop Dogg's life at all
Oh
times.
God, I wish.
He does live a good life.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, Adam knows the song. But anyway, no, okay, so he rolls up and is able to cut through the contact high and is like, "Hey, bras." Oh, wait, it's still not done. But he's like,
Hey fam.
the blank are in your basement, in the fucking terror basement that you have.
Yeah.
You need to get out immediately. What would scare you the most?
Oh, it scared me the most.
Like knowing that they were in your basement, like coming up the stairs to murder you, and you can hear.
Oh man. Actually, it would probably be the silence.
The silence.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what that is. I
They're
don't
the
know.
big
I like
alien
the-
things you forget when you not
Yeah.
looking at them.
Ah, yes. Okay. No, I remember now. That's why.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. And then,
They worked
for
on
me, it would be the Vashtinarada.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
What's that? How do you spell that? Let me look it up.
That's the
Vashtinarada.
library one.
The Silence in the Library ones. where
Silence in the
there's,
library.
Like, air piranhas that live in shadows. So
Yeah.
you have to stay in the light or you'll instantly be devoured.
That sounds bad. Well, the Weeping Angels for me are pretty terrifying. I think, because when you think about, like, the Cybermen or the Daleks, they're kind of like children's cartoon villains, because you can just, like, talk to them, and they won't kill you because you're talking to them a lot of times. You just be like, "Well, have you ever thought about this philosophy thing?" And they'll be like, "Burp, what are you talking about? I'm not going to shoot at you right now because you're talking at me." So those don't really seem that scary. So
Yeah.
one thing I do think is pretty terrifying is the water on Mars, whatever the
Oh
hell
my
that
God.
creature is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the water that turns you into like a water zombie thing, because it's like everywhere. There's nothing you could do. I don't know. I always thought that was cool. That one was terrifying to me. So, well, it's pretty good villains in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
But I think most of the traditional ones always seem to be kind of like, yeah, I don't know. They've never really been scary to me. Have the
No.
Cybermen ever been scary?
Maybe in the 60s. Like, the ones that
Well-
they brought over from the old series are probably never scary.
Oh, and some of the very first, I think it's some of the first Capaldi ones, where they have like the super fast ones. Those are pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember
And
that.
that
I
one,
must
like-
need to rewatch.
It's like in an amusement park or something, and he like became half Cyberman. Doctor did.
All right, let's see what
Cybermen?
Sci-Fi says are the 9 scariest Doctor Who villains. Oh, the Beast. Remember that from the Satan Pit?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
That
I
was like
that
fuck.
one, but it's not
Yeah, that was-
scary.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I like-
well, no, because he's trapped on a fucking scary
Yeah.
death
But
planet.
there were some of those in the Tennant years that were just like these awesome black box plays that all took place in these like claustrophobic locations, like that, and the what's the Diamond Planet one where he's stuck in that tram that they can't go outside.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, we get the Vashtinarada showing up here.
The Diamond Planet, yeah.
Yeah,
Those are some pretty good villains, though. What they're saying. I forgot about the
these
Vashtinarada.
The
are all
mirroring
on
thing.
Amazon now. That's awesome.
Yeah. I tried to get Lauren into it. She just couldn't have it. She couldn't handle it.
Jerk.
It's not her fault. The show's kind of hard to get into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What did you try to
like-
start her with?
I started right off with the Eccleston seasons.
No,
Season.
nah, man, nah.
You think I need to start with David Tennant?
I started with Matt Smith because he was the doctor when I first started watching, And that was a really easy entry point for me because it's just like watching a fairy tale, basically.
Yeah.
And they like have a decent budget, so it doesn't look super cheap. I think you have to fall in love with the show a little bit before you can accept the production values of the Tenant run.
Yeah, that's true. What about the Cantrafari?
I don't remember what that one is.
They're from the last Christmas 2014 Christmas special. They're like the dream claw monster things that like face hug you.
Yeah.
Those are pretty creepy.
Yeah. Although, I think in that case, like, generally the dreams weren't that bad, so.
No, Nick Frost was there.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know
I
what's a
think I would
great
Nick Frost.
episode? Maybe this is an episode I could make Lauren watch. The season 8 episode with the Foretold, where they're on the train, the Mummy on the Orient Express.
Oh yeah.
And they have to keep trying to discover because the Foretold is such a cool like villain. So people that don't know, it looks like a mummy, but you can only see it when it's coming for you, and you have 66 seconds, and then you die. But you know, so like no one can ever see this thing except for the person who's being killed by it, basically. And I forget what was the problem. What was the point of it? It was just
Alien
what was the sci-fi
technology.
thing
Aliens did
to
something.
describe it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it happened.
It was like an alien
aliens
soldier
did
that
that.
thought it was still in war or something like that. And doing some kind of thingamabob. I don't know.
Yeah, the Weeping Angels probably are. You could write a horror movie about that. Maybe I should have her watch that episode.
I was
That
they
one
are
probably
some of the best
stands.
ones, but they also have some
I'm
of
saying the
later
first
episodes with
episode.
them. Yeah, for sure. But like the Statue of Liberty being one got really
I like that episode, but only,
I do too.
But only because I'm way into the show.
I like that episode up until the point where that happened, and I was like, oh come on.
Yeah, did they
now.
need to add the?
But that's just a bit much.
Yeah, the first Weeping Angel one would be a good standalone because it barely involves the Doctor. So it's just kind of its own separate story of that one.
You know,
woman
one of my
and-
favorite. Okay, we got to finish our Who Down here because
Who Down.
we're gonna lose
Who Down.
everybody. But our Who Down. That's what Adam and I used to call it when we watched Doctor Who.
That's the Who Down theme.
That was a theme to a different sci-fi related
you
television
assholes
show.
doing?
Thank you. No, but one of my favorite episodes is the episode with David Tennant, and I forget the name of it, but it's the one where the Doctor Club that has like none of David Tennant until the very end, where all the people talk about like the
Oh,
Doctor
yeah, I
and seeing
love
the
that one.
Doctor, and it's all kind of
With
just about
Mr.
these
Blue
regular
Sky
people,
and stuff.
like a support group, basically.
That guy
And then
from
he shows up at
Hustle
the
is in
end.
it.
Yeah, I thought that was a really cool episode because it was really neat
Love
departure
and
from.
Monsters.
Thank you. I love that show. It's sometimes hard to watch because it has the problem with a lot of serialized shows where they throw in a lot of filler episodes.
Yeah,
But,
but it's good fun escapism. And John,
It's
sometimes
we need
sometimes you just need a little bit of good fun escapism. To
in
escape.
times of trouble. Mother
Whisper
Mary
words
comes
of
to me,
wisdom.
speaking words of wisdom. Watch Doctor Who. Watch Doctor Who. Yeah. Well. Okay. Cool. So Capaldi's out. Moffat's out. It's going to be a whole new Who.
Yeah, I heard that most bets were on the guy who played Q in the newest James Bond movies.
Oh, that little guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That Matt Hag looking mother effer.
yeah.
Yeah.
That guy kind of looks like you a little bit, Matt. Matt, you could be the Doctor. You know that?
I could be the Doctor. Hello,
Only if
I'm
you-
the Doctor. I'm here to save you. Let's run from the thing.
I'm in
Hello.
Britain.
Britain.
Oh, Brexit. That's what we're about now.
Let's keep these Eastern Europeans out. That's what British people are like, right?
I agree. You know, people are going to make fun of Trump. We didn't do
Hey,
Brexit.
you know
so
what? We can undo ours. You can't undo Brexit.
That's
suckers.
true. Yeah, we got 4 years, then we get to make a decision again that's probably just as bad. But whatever. we get to hang our heads in shame again.
No, it'll be just
Um,
as bad, but in the opposite direction. That's how we usually do things. Just keep swinging farther and farther in the different directions.
But you know what the worst part about like presidential elections are? No matter who gets elected, they make you think about how old you are because if our current president goes 2 terms, I'm going to be 39 when it's over.
Yeah.
That's depressing. I'm going to
Yeah.
be almost 40
Well,
when
we
it's all
might,
over.
you might not even live to be 39, so you can. There's
That's
this
true. I might not have to live through all of it. You're right. I could just peace out in 6 years and be happy. Fair enough. Or, you know.
I mean, at some point, there's probably going to be a counter strike. So, like,
That's true.
maybe you'll just be within the blast radius.
That's true. But, you know, it's fine. Those emails, guys.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's
No, I'm
the only
prepared
choice we
for this.
had.
I've
'Cause
been
we had
playing Fallout, so, like, I know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
this
it's
all
true.
is going to end up.
You're ready. You're ready. I built a settlement in Fallout 4. I know how to build once the world has ended. So I think I'll be
Yeah.
fine. Matt, we got to get a survival plan together. Where
Yeah,
we
let's
meeting?
do it.
Adam, you gonna come up and join us?
I don't know if I have that much time.
What's your
Well,
apocalypse plan?
we're not target cities, so we're not going
My
to get
apocalypse plan is to die. Like,
Wow,
yeah.
Adam, with that attitude, I can't put you on my wasteland team.
No, that's cool.
You're just gonna be like, oh, cool, giant fucking monster mutant, take me, and then the rest of the squad will die.
But do I really want to live in a big land with monster mutants?
Oh, guys, there's a big loud.
Not
There's
really.
a light outside. A big loud.
Oh shit, what's happened? Adam, are you still on?
I am.
It sounds like the EMP burst hasn't come through yet, so we have a little bit of time on the internet before everything goes out. What's your first step? Matt,
My
should I
first
pick
step?
you up?
No, man.
I think I'm good in my apartment building.
Yeah.
I'm on the second floor. It's
Honestly,
locked.
where we are, you just gotta hunker down and you supply up and hunker down.
Adam, how close are you to Chicago?
3 hours.
I don't know. Is that too close?
Maybe. It depends on what the target is. And
Yeah.
Pentagon, if you're listening, this is all pretend. We're not planning anything. This is all just made up
true.
stuff.
Yeah. I think all of the Russian planning is happening just a little bit north of Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah. But they
but,
plan everything with backwards R's.
That's right. We have. So first thing you want to do is fill up your bathtub with water, obviously.
Well, I
just
have to
empty
clean
your-
my bathtub first.
Well, okay.
Oh,
you
shit.
want to do that just
The
so you
blast
have
wave's
some
coming.
water.
Gotta clean my bathtub.
But you're gonna all clean. Okay, the flashlight. All right, gotta get the cleaning supplies out. Clean that bathtub. Step 1. Step 2, clean the litter box. Come on, it's been too long. Step 3. The windows in the bathroom need a little bit. Just get the Windex out, and then you're murdered by raving mutants because you spent the first day cleaning up your apartment. No, just fill up water bottles. Get a lot of water going. Fill up all your jugs that you can with water because and that's going to get shut off.
If
That's
there
step
are
1.
radiation zombies, I'm on a second floor, so I can just take out the stairs, and I should be safe because I think they can't climb.
I mean, I feel like I need to buy an apocalypse survival kit. Guys, am I turning into
go
a
bag?
Am I turning into a prepper?
Yeah.
I want to get that worst case scenario book. I've wanted that for a while, and this seems like a perfect time.
I have a bunch of them. They're good. Let's see here. What's my apocalypse survival kit? What's Amazon got for me? This is obviously going to show up on the Amazon expedition at some point.
Oh my god!
Gerber Tools sells a zombie apocalypse survival kit for. Matt, do you want to guess how much this? I'll tell you what's in it. It's looks like 2 small pocket knives, like 1 Bowie style knife,
Bowie.
a machete, and another machete. So 2 differently sized machetes.
2 machetes.
A a Parang, whatever the fuck that is, and the Gerber Camp Axe 2 high performance axe.
Wait, is a parang the thing that you, like, the spike that you punch people with?
No, Parang is the weird, like, fucking, like, Urukai weapon. With, like, the hook on the end. So that you can, like, hook... No, Parang is... Never mind. A Parang is like a scimitar. It's like a curved machete.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, so it has those things in it. How much do you think that they're selling?
$500.
No. You went way too high because you're an asshole.
Really? No, Gerber knives, like the legit knives, are really expensive, but maybe these are just like they're cheap.
No, these
throwaway
look
lines.
legit. These look legit. That $350. You were close. Man, that is a cool looking kit though. But I don't think I'm worried about an apocalypse of zombies. I'm more worried about
Well, you could get some cat's
targeted
claw
strikes
ninja
destroying
climbing
our
gloves.
power grid. Huh?
What do they call it? Cat's paws. They're like you strap them onto your wrist and you can use them to climb shit.
I
Ninjas
can't
do
climb
it.
anything. Yeah, maybe if I was in shape.
Fury metal
Two-person...
arts.
I
Tikagi
could get-
Shuko hand tiger climbing claws. Only $822.
Alright. I've got emergency... Two-person emergency kit. $35. This kit looks like shit, though.
Yeah.
I need the deluxe emergency preparedness kit.
Okay,
with,
what we're gonna need is power generation.
I got a hand crank power generator.
Power generator.
I don't think that's...
Oh.
I got one of those
Tiny House
radios
Off
you
the
can
Grid
crank.
Engineer's notebook. What's in this? What do you tell me how to build stuff?
I don't know, man. That sounds like good though. I got some Boy Scout training though. I know how to put together a lean-to.
I'm an Eagle Scout.
I'm an
I
Eagle
know
Scout.
I know how to condense water from just a clear plastic sheet and a hole in the ground
That's right.
and a
Make
rock.
yourself a condensation trap. Put a little water bottle under there and drip right in. Matt, you and I will survive. We'll have to procreate.
We will. Nope.
It's just the first thing I'm about. When I get like, it's like, oh shit, it's the apocalypse. We gotta procreate. And it's like not even finished happening yet. I'm just like, where are the women at? It's my favorite movie, Doctor Strangelove, of course. The the people in the presidential war bunker coming up with the plans of, well, we'll need 4 or 5 women for each of the men. Like, just coming up with this ridiculous, like, sex dungeon apocalypse layer thing going on. Do you think that exists? Do you think we have a Deep Impact style?
We might. I know
Survival
when Reagan came
bunker?
to office, he was disappointed that we didn't have a war room, but they might have built one since then.
Really?
Yeah.
I just want us to have... But you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen... Adam, I know you're a huge fan of Deep Impact. I know you wrote most of the wiki. But do you think we have a Deep Impact like survival shelter that the government has built to like put the best and brightest in to survive like the Holocaust of
Oh,
nuclear
not the best and
destruction?
brightest. No.
No, not the best and brightest. Just the people in positions of power.
Wow. Sick
Well,
burn.
When 9/11 happened, they were flying Dick Cheney and Bush to separate secret locations,
Yeah.
undisclosed, safe.
You got to protect
bunker
those
places.
two. Man, the world would have just went into disarray had 2 random people been killed. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, they were the president and the vice president at the time.
Not my president. That's what I said
Hey,
when I was in
Do you
college.
guys kind of miss George Bush and like the lighthearted romps of Dick Cheney?
Actually said this at my D&D group, and I was like, do you think that this entire administration is built so that, you know, liberal cucks like us would just be like, yeah, I kind of like George W. Bush. He wasn't that bad. Like,
fun.
it's a campaign to make America and history remember George W. Bush more fondly. 'Cause, like, remember when he said that Islam thing about Islam's a peaceful religion and
Yeah.
all that stuff? You know, he said that. So don't forget.
Yeah. And it's like,
Yeah.
I know he did mean mission accomplished, like in a more metaphorical sense and not literally. That's correct.
He was just there to remove the despotic overlord that was killing his citizens, and it was the right thing to do. I mean, it did create ISIS, but
hasn't led to total chaos in that area.
yeah, well,
If one thing studying American history has taught me is if you take out a dictator, you should definitely just leave this massive power vacuum behind and nothing bad will happen ever.
well, we do know that what was the American plan usually is to take out a dictator and then put in another dictator that we agree with, which has happened many times in other countries. So
That never backfires.
no, or in the case of Japan, like win the war, have them write a constitution, and be like, no, we're just gonna write it for you because you don't know how to write a constitution. Because you can't say that women aren't equal in your constitution. It's 1940s, for God's sakes. I know we're not that far yet. But.
This might go down the depression hole, but I was thinking about
Oh, good.
When we nuked Japan and I was just thinking about this randomly the other day, and it just seems so much more horrifying now because when you hear about it as a kid, you think that's more horrifying than anything I've ever encountered or heard of. And
well, you can't even
I'm
imagine.
Older and I have that much more experience and I've encountered more stuff. It's still more horrifying than anything that I could have imagined. And
oh, you know what? We Aaron, yeah.
Save us.
Sorry, I don't want
save us from this hole.
The chat will save us. Aaron in the chat says the show the South Park guys came up called "That's My Bush." Remember that?
I remember.
Oh yeah, I do.
I remember "That's My Bush." I remember that the George Bush's daughters were going to be lesbians in that originally, and the network was like, "You can't do that." And they're like, "Well, it's our fucking show." And then they I think they just were like, "You know what? This probably isn't going to be as popular as we would have hoped. So let's not. Let's just do it for a season." And we're going to get a "That's My Trump." Is that going to happen?
Doubt it.
We already had it. It was called The Apprentice.
Oh.
Do you see the sick burn that Arnold Schwarzenegger had?
Sick Arnold Burns.
Because our president apparently cares about the ratings of a show that he's no longer on.
When he's at the fucking
complain about the rating during a prayer breakfast. And
he asked for them to pray for it.
Yeah, pray for the ratings. And then, well, whatever, you can make a joke.
Do you guys remember before we started when we said we weren't going to talk about politics?
It's so hard because this is all that's happening now. But anyway, Arnold Schwarzenegger had the great comeback and he was like, well, if you want to go back in the show, I think I could do a better job than you're doing. It was like, ooh.
He could.
Because he's like, I was a governor of the biggest state. Or the second biggest state. So,
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm doing.
And he was a president in Demolition Man. So
he was the president in the Simpsons movie too. So, but anyway, he's an immigrant, so obviously
we can all just look forward to President Zuckerberg eventually.
Oh, okay. So Aaron has got some information here. Is that the South Park guy said they aren't going to even bother making fun of Bush anymore because they can't make up anything more absurd than reality. Oh, the Trump one. Thank you. Okay. They're like, nah. It can't get weirder than this. There's nothing we can do to make this crazier than it actually is, so there's no point. Fair enough. Well taken. All right, we got to change the subject. We've ranted enough about politics to move on. Everyone's tuned out. They're back on their Opie and Anthony kick. The theme music, when you turn the switch on, has been released here. Matt has a clip. When you boot up the switch, that's what plays.
Hold on. It goes...
Yep, let's hear it.
Yeah, it goes like this.
Thank you. You had the switch sound effects ready. All right. So the Nikkei, which is the Japanese Wall Street Journal kind of equivalent, like financial kind of
fake news,
financial news service. they interviewed a Nintendo president, and he said that the paid services will be able to fully commit to customers because we'll have money coming in to work on multiplayer stuff. They said in Japan it's going to cost, I don't know, they haven't come up with a price, but between 2,000 to 3,000 yen per year, which is between seven. They give the exact exchange rate at the time of this article, of course.
It's between 20 and $30 a year.
Yeah.
It'll probably be $25, $24.99 or
that.
$29. What?
$25?
But that's for a year. That's not like a month.
For the year?
Oh, for the year? Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Okay.
Yeah, $25 a year.
Oh,
Which is about half the price of when you can get like a discount like Xbox One membership. So that's not so bad.
No.
Like, but I mean, they're still not getting the game though. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have built-in like capability. You still have to use a phone app to do the like matchmaking and
it's
stuff.
so
Like,
weird.
But
It's
yet,
kinda
for some
weird.
reason, I still want it.
I mean,
it doesn't make sense, but I still want
I've-
it.
I've gone on record as saying this, is that if the Switch releases with Wii Virtual Console, full backwards compatibility for the Wii U and the 3DS, and my library comes with it, and I don't have to pay a thing, or it's some like one-time $5 for everything like transfer fee, I will buy a Switch like immediately because I have a ton of games on those services, and having a portable
Yeah.
version would be awesome. But
Yeah,
they
you instantly
still
have
haven't
a
said
huge
anything,
library for it.
and it's just like I know that they're gonna try and fucking squeeze more blood out of the stone and get people to buy, you know, Super Mario Brothers 3 for the 4th time on their consoles. And it's like, stop! Like, seriously. I know you want to add value and make these old games valuable, but there's a limit, you know, to their value, and there's a point where it hurts customers, you know, because you look at services like Steam that are like super customer friendly with their returns, you know, like if you play a game, you got like a certain amount of hours before you can just say, oh, this doesn't really work on my system, and you get your full refund. Like, Nintendo is just like, oh, you want to buy that NES game? Well, you're gonna have to buy it 3 times now. Every system we put out, you'll have to buy a new version of it. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
They need to end that.
I agree with Aaron
I'm
in the
saying
chat.
it.
I too am gonna wait for the first price drop, or like if they decide
Yeah, that's
to
true.
bundle it with a game at some point, then I'll probably go for it. And if that
Yeah.
hasn't happened by holiday time, then I'll get it just to play Mario.
Yeah, I'm with Aaron too. I'm gonna play the new Zelda on the Wii U. I have a Wii U, might as well use it. And when that Mario game comes out in the fall, if it's like this is amazing and they have a good fall bundle deal, I'll probably pick
Totally
it up then.
get to
But
see Mario make out with a real chick.
that's it's been in my dreams every night. So if it could make that a
I got
reality,
live journal blog about that.
yeah, my Tumblr community, my circle in Tumblr, it's got a lot of fan art. Let's see if there's some fan art I can bring up to put on the Twitch. Mario kissing real lady. Let's look that up. Let's see if I can get that image.
Just add DeviantArt to the search query.
Oh, these are people in cosplay. I don't want that.
Okay, I searched for Mario Rule 34.
Wow.
Click here if you're an adult. And-
Mario kissing
oh,
woman.
Boy. Oh, oh,
Can you even
Nope.
show that on the stream?
nope. I think that's against Twitch's terms of service. That poor Toad Mushroom Man.
Oh man. Well, I got a few. How's that? How's that grab you?
It hasn't showed up yet.
Oh.
wait.
Little brother on brother action.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's good.
Oh, okay, I gotta get out of this. I can't show that on the screen. Oh boy, I scrolled. The top was pretty PG, but I scrolled down a little bit, and we got some action going on a little bit more
So
than.
tune into Twitch on John's channel next time after mine gets banned.
Yep, that's right. There's nothing bad. There's actually I must have safe search on, or this is just a safe search. Do you want to see a pregnant Luigi with Mario's baby? Because we got it. That's a fan art that exists.
I have to.
I think it's the same artist because the image looks. Oh, this is bad. Never mind. There's bodily fluids in this image that I don't want people to look at. So, yeah, I don't know. That's some good shit. We could just do a little fan art hour on the show. Like if people want some of that.
I mean, we can
get that up here. I like that she spelled "oops" wrong. Ops.
Sorry,
Luigi. Sorry, Loogie. This is safe. This is safe. Like there might be some like naked people, but they're covered up. Like it's tasteful. I mean, you got this action, little bit of that action, some hot Luigi. Really weirdly drawn Mario wedding. Sorry, this doesn't play on the. This does not play on the download. Here we go.
It's an incentive to watch the live stream.
That's true. God, no! I went to a DeviantArt page.
Our viewer numbers went way up when you started doing this. I think.
Oh, here's Mario kissing a real lady. We got it.
What? And Yoshi.
What the H ... Let me save that image. That's an episode image title. Anyway.
Do you think that's a self-portrait of the artist?
I think so, because it says Mario kissing me.
Oh.
So.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the chats really going off here. Anyway. TJ, who's unable to be on the stream this week, is saying in the chat that he is definitely getting a Switch, though. And he's getting the Wii U on the Switch, so. Or, sorry, he said the Wii U Zelda will be fine. You don't need to worry about it being worse than the Switch version, so. Yeah, it's Pauline from Donkey Kong that he was kissing, apparently. Remember her? Before Peach,
yeah.
It was Pauline.
It was Pauline and then Peach.
Yep, from DK, Donkey Kong. All right, Adam, what have you been up to? Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
You beat that game.
I did.
I think that the best way to describe that game is like Japanese boy band road trip the game. Am I correct?
Yes, and I love it.
Yeah, that's definitely Pauline. TJ is on the fucking level here. I'm looking at this other person's profile. So.
I like how you talked to Adam for like 2 seconds.
I'm sorry. I closed the tab and then all the pictures came up and assaulted my eyes, and I was like, "Yeah, shit, that's where it's at." No, but so you got through the whole thing. I think that game was kind of divisive. Maybe not divisive, but
yeah, for sure. There's
you got through
definitely like sections that were.
Chapter 13 or whatever?
Yeah.
I heard there's like a really bad stealth section.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, so I bought it at launch, and I promptly played like 2 hours of it, and then stopped.
What?
I got
the combat
distracted.
in that is the best ever.
It is really good. It is really good from what I played. Like it's a really good action. Like the game is just chock full of systems.
Yeah, for sure. I really hope they use that combat system for the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, it really shakes things up,
Definitely. But yeah, it's full of all kinds of stuff, and I need to be getting back in actually because I have the DLC and I need to go to that event that's going on now and pick up my Chocobo t-shirt in game.
Yeah, there's a Chocobo event, like Chocobo Festival.
Yeah.
So what? So you said that you said the combat is what's the best part about it. How did you find the narrative? Because I heard it gets pretty disjointed, as if they had been writing a game for 10 years and it had changed directions like 4 times.
Yeah.
I really do hope they fix it.
Me too.
That's
it just
part of.
feels.
Yep.
It feels like it's missing chunks of
Mm-hmm.
stuff that should really be there.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I kind of held off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just like, well, if they're gonna update it and make the story complete, why should I play it now? Like
The
when
weird thing is, I'm not sure they're gonna make a whole lot more of it more complete. They're adding some stuff in the DLC, and they're changing Chapter 13 to have more combat-y type stuff in it.
well,
but,
I think they were gonna add. They said they were gonna add more cutscenes with more character background,
yeah,
or maybe some more explanation. Maybe not in cutscenes, but in-game stuff. I don't know.
right. Especially for one character, which makes sense. But I think the thing is, really, they just kind of expect you to. They had this like multimedia blitz where they had the CG movie and they had like the anime episodes and stuff.
Yeah, with Aaron Paul, CG movie.
Yeah, I
Ron
actually
Paul?
watched that because I got it came with the version I got.
What did you buy? Like the super fancy version?
The deluxe, I think.
Okay.
I didn't get the super duper one, but
Okay.
but yeah, it came with Kingsglaive, which was actually not terrible and almost more interesting than some of the stuff in the game, just because I don't know. You got a lot better idea of how that world worked, I think, from that than you did the actual game.
Yeah.
What am I seeing? Why? Why?
Oh man, I couldn't. It's just I've got this page, and it's just a treasure land of wonders of pregnant Luigi and Mario, and just
Luigi,
making out.
Elsa, Mario, Spider-Man, and Joker.
Yep, that's the hot new dilly dow. Oh shit, I don't want to save that image. Wait, open image in new tab. Oh, perfect. I just want the image. All right, one last one, and I'm going to close the browser. So those of you who
Please do.
are listening to the podcast, you're not going to see this, but those are on Twitch will be able to. There's my final Mario X Luigi.
It
Wow.
looks like a watercolor.
It's a watercolor. A lot of work went into this, I think. Or it's either watercolor or like oil, like markers or whatever. Oil.
Oh yeah, like crayons. Yeah, because it's not running as much.
Yep.
Yeah.
All I have to say is love is love. Hashtag love is love. Hashtag hack the menu. Hashtag John ate the new Taco Bell menu item.
Record scratch sound effect.
I said I would before next week's episode on the episode that didn't get released yet.
John, can I
The
tell
lost
you something?
episode. Yep.
Between that episode and this episode, I've had a second one. I went.
Oh, you
back for
did?
another one.
You went back for more. Adam, do you know what we're talking about?
I do.
Have you had the new Taco Bell menu item?
Yes, I also came back for more.
You came back for more!
I did.
TJ, have you had it? He's in the chat. He could tell us. The Taco Bell Double Down, says Aaron. That's what we're calling it, I guess. The naked chicken
Yeah.
chalupa. I had one today, and I ate it, and I was like, that was not bad. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
It really is good.
It's like a spicy chicken breast. Not super high quality, but not terrible. With some lettuce and some nice sauce. And I would say I feel like it would taste better if it was inside a tortilla though. Because I love
Yeah.
tortillas. So
If
I
they
think
did,
I
like,
might.
What is it? The gordita that has like the 2 layers or whatever. If they did something like that,
Well, that's what I'm
I
saying.
just
Is
feel
I think I
weird
want to.
holding it because I feel like I'm not supposed to be touching this part of it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to touch the meat as you
Yeah.
eat it. The I think I want to get a cheesy gordita crunch and then put the naked chicken taco inside it.
wow.
Does that sound good, Adam?
Now, did you get just
Sounds
the naked
complicated,
chicken?
but good. Yeah.
No, I got the $5 box.
You got the whole box. Yes, that's the
Which
way to
came-
go. There's a
It's a
correct
good
order
deal.
to eat that. There's a
It
correct
is.
Okay,
order
what's
to
the
eat
correct
that in.
order?
Well, here's the wrong order, which is the way I did it the first time, was the naked
Okay.
chicken thing.
I did that
And
first.
then-
I had to try it.
Yeah. And then the Doritos Locos Taco, which was, it's good, but nothing compared to the naked chicken. And then a normal hard shell taco after all of that glory, you might as
Yeah.
well just be eating poison.
I see. It was so you need to work your way up to
Yeah, you have to ramp up.
the main
not
dish,
down. Yes.
the main course, if you will. God, I love Taco Bell. I want to go
want-
back now.
A naked chicken, soft shell, cheese, quesarito core, cheese core thing. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just
Well, like I said, I think
cheese
the best way to
core
get that.
wrapped in stuff and
Uh-huh.
then wrapped in chicken and then deep fried and breaded, or breaded and deep fried, and then
Mm-hmm.
covered in cornbread and then put on a stick and then Hershey bars melted over the top of that and crushed up Oreo bits.
Oh yeah.
And apparently there's an Oreo flavored beer now that I have to try and find.
I don't know about that.
Well,
Uh,
it's like a chocolate milk stout, so
Okay.
we'll see how much it
I'm
actually
not
tastes
a
like
big
Oreo.
fan of milk stouts. I know that's like the
All right.
people are way
They-
into that, but I don't know. But Adam, you said FF15 is great. Who's your favorite character? Which one of those sweet boys is your favorite boy?
Wow.
Well, we're talking about these hot anime boys.
These sweet, sweet boys.
I know which one isn't my favorite, and his name is Prompto.
Yeah.
Although he takes sick ass photos.
I was gonna say, I think compared to the other guys, I like him the best. But I like Noctis's. I don't know. I would say Noctis.
Noctis?
He's kind of a dick. Really.
He is.
I like Prompto the best. I think.
Prompto?
Yeah.
He's a little fancy boy.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
He has guns, which I think is a good idea.
Like real guns or like big arm guns?
No, like real
Biceps.
guns.
Does he have biceps too?
Not really. No.
Well, the only correct answer to that question that Adam did not give is Gladiolus.
What?
Dude, he reads a book while you're driving.
Yeah. He's also the most boring person
Oh,
ever.
he's cold. He's cool and calm and collected.
He's also a dick.
He's a badass. Also, I didn't realize that Ignis's last name is fucking Scientia.
Yeah.
I'm the scientist character. Do do do.
You know he's smart because he wears glasses.
I know, it's such a trope. Anime, but I still love it. Is the anime
Yeah, I have
worth
no
watching?
idea what you guys are talking about.
I like Blue Exorcist,
What's that?
an anime.
No, not that. No. Eric told me that sucked.
Eric's a liar.
Well, Eric's my brother, and I will not take your hatred of him. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Adam's Anime Corner. What's up in the anime? Come on.
Actually, I've been watching the second season of Blue Exorcist.
What is Blue Exorcist? Tell me. I have
Okay.
no clue.
So it is basically.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Is this what the show's about?
No.
It's
really.
at least part of it because it's anime.
Yeah, there's fan
Um,
service, right?
A bit, but
Is there any slash fiction being written about this?
100%.
yeah, that's every anime.
Yeah.
There's slash fiction written for every anime. It's about a kid who is the son of the devil, and he was raised by this like priest guy in an orphanage.
Okay.
But the priest ends up dying, getting possessed by Satan.
Okay.
He's gonna be taken back at the last second, though. He like regains control and like kills himself to prevent shit from happening. Then the kid ends up like going to become an exorcist. Him and his brother, because that's what he wanted for them, and it goes from there. That the son of Satan is becoming an exorcist.
So he's becoming what he is supposed to hate?
He wants to. He's like a demon, or at least half demon, who wants to just take out Satan because he killed his father, basically. Person who raised him.
Huh.
Yeah.
So the fact that he is of Satan trumps or does not trump his father.
Hey, let's
whatever.
keep politics out of this, John.
Yeah, like
Oh,
he's
Matt, you got to
guy who
reset your
raised him.
buffer. Buffer
Like
time, Matt.
his only contact was to see him possess his dad and kill him, basically. So,
Huh.
but there's lots of cool characters in it, and it's got a good amount of action versus humor.
So, like, what's the plot, though? Like, he just goes around hunting possessed people and exorcising them, or...
He's going through an exorcism school, kind of.
Okay. So you got magic school or some...
kind of, yeah. Totally. Yeah. And there's, like, people from different backgrounds and stuff. So there's, like, Buddhist dudes who do, like, Buddhist exorcism stuff or summon, like, Japanese spirits. And there's other dudes who, like, summon other shit, and dudes who fire, like, guns that fire holy rounds and stuff, and demon swords. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you're looking for a good action anime.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a decent amount of humor. I like Blue Exorcist. Other than that, I haven't really been watching a ton of anime.
But you'd recommend that one.
But I would recommend that one, yeah.
So, what service is that available on?
Crunchyroll.
The roll to crunch.
What? What?
What? You said we wanted fan service, right?
I didn't say I wanted fan
So
service.
what do we got? Daisy, Peach, Rosalina, and the other two I don't recognize.
Wait, who's the blue one?
I don't know. Is there some Mario game that has some sort of like necro sex goddess that I don't know about?
Like, probably all of them. I don't know.
I can't go back to the Google image search that I did for this. Because I worry about what would show up.
Channel 106B
Who's
presents
what's her face?
live from his own
What?
kitchen,
Rosalina from
Cooking
Mario Galaxy.
with Randy.
Oh, I never played that.
Yeah,
She's
it's a
in
great
Smash
game.
Brothers, though.
So you know her from there.
Yeah, I know her from Smash
Okay.
for 3DS.
There's some interesting Princess Peach art.
Now here we see
I have
14
no
legs
doubt.
of beautifully fried, crispy, crunchy chicken.
Oh God, this is I don't. This just doesn't make a good podcast, but I can't stop.
Chicken
Oh,
is a
wow.
I got bored, so the chat and I are watching.
Matt,
clip from,
stop being so fucking crackly.
How am I crackly?
You're super crackly. Adam, can you hear this?
Yes.
Adam, a thing about Matt's setup that he's
What?
using the virtual audio cables. Remember that program?
Oh, no.
It's a terrible program.
Am I still?
It doesn't
crackly?
work. What?
Yes.
Am I still crackly?
Matt, you're crack. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just doesn't work as a program. I wish there was another option though. Apparently, Matt doesn't have one. Out of his computer into an actual mixing board and then went back in. But
Physical hardware is out.
Matt, you're still crackly.
I don't think
It's just it's sounds like that. That's what's going on in the stream. So
Let me see.
you can't hear yourself.
Got.
So yeah.
It's not.
All right,
on
this is
my
our
end.
this is our technical break because I'm gonna have to edit this out now.
Is it from the call?
I don't know, but it's definitely only on your audio.
Yeah, and I'm
'cause
not
Adam
hearing
sounds
it when I
fine.
turn my monitor on.
Well, it's not the monitor; it's coming from the call. Are you just putting too much shit through here? You might have to drop the call and come back.
Yeah, I might have to do
Yep.
that.
That might be the only way to get this fixed. It's because it's been about an hour and 20 minutes, so that's probably enough time for your buffer to run out.
Yeah, I'm hoping to move in the next couple weeks.
Moving.
Hopefully, yeah.
Where?
Just somewhere else.
Where?
It's an apartment on just past the east side of Veterans, if that makes any sense. It doesn't.
I actually know what you're talking about because I remember Veterans. Is that big long street that goes to all the fast food places?
Yes. Yes.
Well, yeah, you have to. I'll have to come down.
Yeah, for sure.
I just realized Adam Ham,
Mm-hmm.
Adam R. Ham,
That is not my middle initial.
Adam
Adam
L.
J.
Ham, Adam L. Ham. I have 14 days of PTO right now
Wow.
at the start of the year.
I think I have over a week too.
So maybe I'll have to come down for a long weekend at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should plan
Am
it
I
though. It's been
audible?
way too long. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, Matt.
Okay.
Stop butting into our conversation.
Yeah, it must have just been a call then. That was weird.
Yeah. Or the call just doesn't like the audio input that you're using. Google Hangouts doesn't. We need to find a better solution, though. I agree. It might be Skype.
Man. Nah.
This does work until you get crackly.
Yeah. It's not the virtual audio cable's not the problem. It's just that Google Hangouts like screws up everything else that's running on your computer. I think that's the same reason that TJ has problems with it.
Yeah. I probably don't have problems because I'm not running anything crazy except for
When
that.
Google
at the same
makes
time.
software, they just pretend like you have infinite system resources.
That's true. Oh, Matt, your video cam isn't working now. If
Yeah,
that
that's because I have
matters.
XSplit open. I have to start the call before I open XSplit, or it gets confused about where my camera is.
So I'm the only one on cam now.
Yep, I'm just gonna lock
Oh.
it right on your face.
That's fine. Cause
The John Show.
It's the John Show. Hey everybody, it's me. This is an Xbox controller I have on my desk. But you know what that means? If it's going to be on me, I think it's time. Now you can see the images now that you couldn't see before. Here's me telling people to die. Stay out. Stop. I will find you. Let me see if I have any more cool pictures in here. No! I can't have lost my place. There's Killa. The dog. I'll get you. I think I lost my place now. I sang that song, so we're definitely past that. I remember this. We talked about our visit to the garbage incident. Okay, I think I must have done this. Okay, here we go. This must be new. Yeah. All right. Yeah, because I wanted to wait for Adam to be back to talk about this because he's involved.
Oh,
Hello,
great.
Koozie. How's it going? Well, today I played Chrono Trigger. It was great. I had pizza for lunch. Yum. Then I went to Adam's house. I got a Cowboy Bebop CD from him. I saw the movie Road to Perdition with my dad. It was a good movie. Eric is coming back tomorrow, and this is from summer camp. George will stop bugging me. Yay. Was our cat, who was in love with my brother. And he was obviously bugging me heavily. Alright, let's do, oh no. Oh my god. Oh, alright, we're gonna do one more entry, because that was a short one. This is a long one. So that was, July 19th, 2002, a Friday. So that was a summer hanging out with Adam. February 17th, Tuesday, 2004. I graduated from high school in May of 2004. Hey, Coos, how's it been? Lots to talk about. I will not say anything to catch up. I don't feel like writing at all. Ho-ho! I'm a little testy.
Somebody had a bad day.
Well, hey, I voted today. I voted for Howard Dean because he's the only real Democrat running. Kerry and Edwards are trying to straddle the fence. Today started off weird. I actually got a lot of sleep. 10 hours. It was great. Oh no, I already did this one, didn't I?
I don't remember you talking about Howard Dean before. But we have
Oh,
established that I forget these as soon as I'm done talking.
I feel like I have talked about this. All right. Yeah, I'll keep going. I danced with my crush during second hour. I'm gonna have to fix that tomorrow, hopefully. I don't. I never ask her out. I would have been rebuked. I mean, I was smart to not. I got a new cell phone recently. The Kyocera KX114 Phantom. Ooh, ah, I wrote. I literally wrote, I gotta protect names of the innocent up here. But I literally wrote, ooh, ah. That's the way I wrote. I also partook in forensics again. My group, who performed the Wayside School. Oh, it changed the color balance. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, the blue threw it off.
Received a 24, 20, 24. Woohoo! Those are the scores. What else can I tell you? I have Mambo number 5 stuck in my head. Because in our high school dance class bullshit that we did, because it was part of Phi-Ed, they had one swing song, and it was Mambo number 5, so we listened to that constantly.
Yes.
The dance today lowered the ask-out mood to 50-50. I guess my crush was cold to me when we were dance partners. I think we talked about this.
Yeah, I do think I remember this.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn it.
It's a rerun. It's fine.
Some of this doesn't seem like it I talked to. See, the problem is as soon as I opened this, the bookmark fell out, so I had to guess where I was. Yes. I went to St. Vincent de Paul thrift store in Shullsburg, Wisconsin, where I bought some classical music records, which is why I wouldn't have a date, a black tie, and some duck-shaped slippers, which I still have. Well, it's late. I'll have the way I end this. Well, it's late, and I have to clean the litter box. I'll leave you with a picture, and it's the dog picture. All right, I'm doing this. I'm doing another one. Oh, we did this. I remember this because did we talk about the me seeing a classmate giving a blowjob in a car? Does that make sense?
I don't remember, but here's some music
I don't
for
remember that one.
Oh yeah, I do remember
Yeah,
that.
because we thought it was because my friend saw it and I was like, hey. Oh, this is really long though. Because like there's a lot to this. I don't know if I did. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. There's no way I did all this. All right, I'm gonna do this one too then. Fuck it. If this is a rerun, deal with it. .gif. May 22nd, 2004. Well, it's been a long time again. I really need to keep a daily log. Daily.
At the beginning of a lot of these.
Well, it's hard to keep it. It's about 1:30 a.m. There's a raging storm outside. Ooh. The river is flooding, almost over its banks. Today I went to 4 graduation parties. I was invited to about 6 for today, but I didn't show up for some of them. I named a bunch of names. Sorry for not showing up for the people. First I went to my neighbor Amy's graduation party. I gave her some salt and pepper shakers on long sticks. That's an image. On long sticks. Because we had a tradition where we would go to garage sales and buy graduation gifts for everybody from garage sales. Like terrible bullshit. Matt did not attend this party because of the incident.
No, I did not.
His names are changed to protect the incident. Innocent. Amy's car was on the side of the road near Matt's house. Matt was on his way home from Platteville. He saw the car on the side of the road. This makes sense, right? I spelled road wrong. Are you kidding me? I can't read any more of this. And thought it was a crash because they were pulled off to the side of the road and saw what it seemed to be a fellatio happening as someone's head was laid back and then the classic head popped up from underneath the view and was like, oh shit. So it was a little road head going on. And so he was like worried, I think, that she would be mad at him for having stumbled upon a public sex act near his house. I don't know why you'd be mad about it. They're worried about that. It's like, What can I say? It fucking happened. I think he was more worried that she'd be mad that he was bragging about it to everyone that he saw this, and it was probably not what he thought he saw. But yeah. Anyway, it's high school. Well, since then they've been on bad terms. She even slapped him once. Wow. He sort of spread info about the incident to half the school. Guess who showed up at her party, though? Survey says, my crush. We'll say Jane. I was happy to get a chance to talk to her. We sat next to the table and had a nice conversation. She, absolutely no way. Adam, you know the crowd we hung out with, right?
Ish, yeah.
They were super religious.
Those are the
Yeah.
freaky
It
ones.
just wouldn't have worked out.
Yeah, probably not.
No, because I'm not. I mean, I'm not like some crazy Satanist, but that's not my bag.
You
Went to
have
Lindsay's
several
party. That was
gallons
cool.
of goat blood.
I kept talking to my crush. We were heading to all the same parties, and we had a lot of great conversations. I got her a collapsible hook rack, like those like coat racks that collapse with all the hooks. It was funny. Yeah, I totally remember this. Like, dude, we did all this. This is happening. I talk about we went to a party for another high school student, and a bunch of high school kids were drinking. Oh shit. We talked to Aaron. It was interesting. His party was fun. I gave him used batteries for Jamie for graduation, which I thought was pretty good. Then we went out to Nella's party. Adam, you remember that place?
I do.
The hangout. The giant,
Yeah.
like, farm that they had where everyone hung out because and a pool table. I just talked more about how I'm afraid to ask her out because I don't want to ruin our friendship. Jeff and I faced Matt and John in pool. We won 3-2 in games. And then, well, we were hanging out outside. A bunch of girls asked me who I liked in school. And then they asked, wait, this is amazing. They asked if I liked this one girl, Annie, and I said no. And then, like, thinking back, actually, I kind of did. So they were kind of spot on. Maybe she liked me too. I missed out on that. That's what I get for focusing on my one crush that was never going to happen. Then she asked me if I was gay. Oh, what? I just do theater and dropped out of sports and hang out with all these boys all the time. What's wrong with that? Never have a girlfriend. I was surprised and said no. She asked me who I liked, and I told her. And told me to ask her out, and I said it would not work out. And I write a bunch of stuff about how she's funny and nice and cute, and I'll ask her out soon. It didn't happen though. So I'm worried about my Eagle Scout Court of Honor, where I got to be decided if I was an Eagle Scout. Is tomorrow, if the flood will let up. Such a wish for not asking her out. We'll do it. I'll do it. I'll write tomorrow. I did not write tomorrow. Looking at the next date, but it is only 2 days later. So I waited 2 days to write. So let me just... I'm getting a bookmark. I'm going to put it in there. So if that was a replay of John's high school life, it won't happen again because we got a bookmark in the old koozie. So that's it. Adam, do you remember anything about hanging out parties out that? Do you remember the trebuchet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had a trebuchet
Yeah.
they had built because... That's what you do when you have, what was it? Was it 3 sons? Was it 2? How many?
2 sons.
2 sons and 1 daughter? I thought there was a third more older son. I guess not.
This is Jevy and Silas.
Anyway, regardless, you got some guys with a bunch of land and technical know-how. What you do is you build a trebuchet to huck shit into a field, and it's awesome. Yeah, fuck. That was a cool place to hang out. I remember hanging out there all the time.
Yeah, it really was. We did some wrestling conditioning there a couple times.
Okay, wait, so it was like Rocky? Adam, oh, whoa,
Yeah.
Matt, why you got the end music on? We're not done.
That usually happens after the Koozie Chronicle.
No, we got too much time left.
Okay, let me find some macho wrestling music.
Not too much time, but I want a little bit more. Yeah, that's macho wrestling music. All right, Adam, what kind of conditioning do you guys do? So Adam was a wrestler in high school.
I was.
Adam was a stout wrestle boy.
Okie dokie.
Is that the way to put it? You are cross
They
country
called
too.
him
though.
the Red Panda.
I was. I wish they did. That'd be a dope name.
Yeah. What did they call you?
Ham?
They called you butt snot.
No,
No.
never that.
Nope.
No.
All right. I was a
No,
guess.
that was me. You
That's
think
what I
that was
called
my
you.
nickname in high school.
No, it was. Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
for different reasons.
we did some mostly basic stuff: running,
Yeah.
push-ups, like jumping
w-
jacks.
Was there any
other
hauling of
terrible
wood?
things. There was hauling of things.
Did you guys
I don't
pull
remember-
a cart, but with your own muscles?
No, we had to hold out like really heavy, like pails to either side for a long time.
Yeah.
Just like our arms
you have
straight
to,
out
like,
with like heavy weights on the
paint
ends.
an old-
Yeah.
Kung Fu Master
We had to do
defense.
like piggyback races and stuff.
That's wait.
Hopping
What?
over
What,
people.
what? Excuse me. What was happening?
Piggyback races.
What is a piggyback race?
It's where you're holding someone
When you like
back
have
and you
somebody on
race.
your back and you race with them on your back.
Now, I just want to say this. That is the gayest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. We also like crawled through mud and stuff sometimes.
I'm not saying that that's what that is. I'm just saying that's the first thing I think of.
Oh,
It's just a little bit
that wasn't that
piggyback
cool.
races, huh?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Did you guys do any potato sack races?
No. Oh, come on, John. This wasn't.
Well,
fun.
I don't.
This was-
I don't know.
this was
Piggyback
training.
races. There's no. Oh, okay. But did you feel like that? Did you do any of that weird weight cutting shit? Like what weight? What weight class were you at? Is that too personal? To ask how
No,
much you
I
weighed
was
in high
at
school?
215.
Wow, that's tiny.
Well, according to the whatever, I was supposed to be like in the 170.
Yeah, that's
area.
insane. I looked.
But-
I'm supposed to weigh 180 pounds or something.
Yeah.
It would never happen. I weighed like
I know.
180 pounds in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but I usually didn't have a whole lot of trouble with that. 215 was about the range I was. I think there was a 235 after that, which is where Mike, who was in my class,
yeah, he's a
was at.
big guy. He does like
My God,
weightlifting.
I had to wrestle against him.
He does
a
like
lot.
bodybuilding
He's- yeah.
now.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a bodybuilder.
He's
now.
like a legit Matt. You know, like those pictures of those guys that are like oiled up in the speedos and
Yeah.
like have
With
1,000
bronzer
muscles.
and shit.
That's this guy.
That's that
now.
guy. And
He
that's
literally
who
does
I had to like
competitions
wrestle
now.
against in wrestling practice.
So they put Adam,
all
who
the
you've
fucking
seen.
time.
Who I would best describe their physique as back then, like maybe like a Gimli, like stout, like because you're
He's very
You're
dangerous
strong.
over short distances.
you're strong.
That was the best. That was the best shape I was ever in.
But you're
That's
like
for
you're
sure.
like a dwarf barbarian. You know, you're like short,
Yeah.
not short, like because you're not short, but shorter than a lot of the other guys, and then strong.
He's
You
3.5
know,
feet tall.
and
I was shaped roughly like a barrel.
yes, I'm trying to be nice
yeah,
here, Adam,
yes.
because you were in good shape back then. Not that you aren't
I was
now.
in okay shape.
I don't want to impose.
I am
anything.
not now.
I'm trying not to be
I
a
am
dick.
not.
I know
in
I've
good
turned
shape
into a
now.
garbage pile, but I just don't want to impose that upon you. So,
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
Shit, man.
anyway, yeah, it was. I remember like just we'd like be in starting position, and like he'd be down, and I'd try to like break down his, try to like get him flat, and he would just like not move. Like he didn't have to move.
Yeah.
I could not, like, as hard as I would like push and pull against his limbs to try to get him flat against the ground. No way.
Dude, that guy was the most like cut person I've like probably ever met.
Yeah.
Like that guy was just a monster in shape.
It was
Like
rough.
football, he played
Yeah.
wrestling.
And honestly, Silas, like, even though he was I think like in the 145, 150
yeah,
weight class, something like that.
yeah,
I think there was one time where just a lot of people were gone. I had to like wrestle against him or something like that.
yeah.
And that motherfucker, like, he got me with like one arm and one leg in some kind of hold or something. And he got his arms together, and that was like fucking iron. I mean, he didn't have huge muscles or anything like that, but when he got it locked like that, it was unbreakable.
Yeah.
He was just made of nothing but muscle.
Did you do any of that weight cutting stuff though, like spitting into cans and stuff?
Oh, fuck that shit now.
Yeah, that was always weird. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of one of those things that people talk about actually with wrestling in high school being like really super unhealthy because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of guys would basically cut weight and basically dehydrate themselves a whole bunch,
Totally.
like which is not healthy. And then after, the meet, they just eat way too much food, which is also bad because it's bad for your metabolism to just kind of take huge meals, and it's like, it's really bad. It's not that bad. I could see like for guys that are trying to stay a weight class below where they probably should be, that could really hurt you. But I mean, you said you were able to stay at your weight class without really.
Well,
killing
yeah, I
yourself.
mean, that's the thing. When you get in the higher ranges, there's more between them. So there was like
That's true.
215 to 235, and I think the next one below me was like 200. So I was constantly like between like 210 and 212 or 13. And I was like, I'm safely within here. I'm not going to try to fucking like.
Yeah, I'm
stay
trying to think.
10
In
pounds
high
below
school, I
my
probably would have been in that. What was the max weight class of your
heavyweight.
range?
It's 235 and above.
Yeah, that's probably where I would have been. I was right around that.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
235.
I think they had one. They had one more that was like 235 to
This is really a civics lesson here.
275.
Yeah, that would have been me for sure.
I think it's
I would have
our
gotten
job
cream though.
Yeah.
refuse
Because
to
I have
honor the
zero
president's,
athletic
executive order
ability.
on those 7 countries
So
and those people
it just-
coming here.
just what I
She's
did.
gone. The spokesman
Matt,
for the
did you do
president
any
the other
sports in
day
high school?
made it pretty clear that those State
I ran
Department officials, their
track.
career
A bit.
Okay.
I was pretty
Okay.
alright at that.
Okay.
I was a sprinter and a long jumper. Track montage is what John's searching for right now. Do that Nicki Minaj one. I think that was about me.
I spelled montage
Bees in
wrong.
the trap.
No, check this shit out. I typed in track montage, and I tracked monage, and they're like, "Oh, you meant to say menage," because you people fucking can't spell Nicki
That's
Minaj
actually kind of
apparently.
clever. Good job,
Um,
YouTube.
let's see if there's a really long, just like track finals. High school. Matt, go.
One
What were you
time-
doing though?
One time I ran so much during practice I threw up SpaghettiOs. And then
You
they
threw up
congratulated me.
SpaghettiOs.
They were like, good way to push it. Good job. And then I went home. That
Yeah.
was my crowning achievement. Oh, I had a record. I
You had a
forgot about
record?
that.
You're on the
Well,
record board.
See, here's the thing. There was no record for the all sophomore 4x400 team. So we made one. And that's how I got a record.
Okay. Nice. That sounds fair. Just make up a record if you can't get it.
Yeah, just
I
make
would like to
stuff up,
mention-
like Kellyanne Conway.
All right,
Sorry.
that's enough.
She's
I
this is
I just
breaking
want to
news.
mention that this.
Boop, 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 doop, doop, doop. She made up a fake
I just wanna
terrorist
mention that
attack
this-
on the TV. Just
that this high school track meet from, I don't know, South Florida has a sick ass fucking trap rap beat going on underneath it, fucking royalty free that you can't hear. But it's a fucking sick ass boys racing hype video. I gotta stop. I gotta stop sharing this. Well, we gotta end. What's our final thing we're gonna talk about before we call her an ep? Matt,
Yeah.
you cut some wood with metal?
Yeah.
What's up?
If you want to relax and feel like the world's okay, just go into a shop and use power tools for a while, and everything seems normal.
That sounds good. That's what my dad does. He does turning, bowl turning.
Yeah.
You heard of that?
No.
He makes wooden bowls and like candlesticks with like a
okay.
lathe.
Oh, like a lathe? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
He has there's like 1,000 fucking wooden bowls in my parents' house. I mean, they're cool. They're neat, and he sells them at like craft shows and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm converting my living room closet into like an isolation booth recording thingy for vocals and stuff.
Wait,
so I was
an isolation chamber? An isolation chamber? What is it called? A sensory deprivation chamber?
No, it would be like a vocal isolation booth. But I don't think that's going to be entirely for vocals. My main room is super like echoey because there's flat surfaces everywhere. So I'm going to have that set up as a separate recording space for stuff that needs to sound not that way.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah,
So you're doing some woodworking for that?
Yeah, and I have to not do any like permanent damage to the door frame. So I just I built a smaller internal frame like inside of it, and there's like carpet padding in between everything. And next step is going to be all this wood that I cut now. That's the like 12-inch wide boards. That's going to be adding an extra layer of thickness to the door.
Nice. I'm actually pretty lucky at the room I'm in because I'm on the upper level of a loft. There's just a lot of airspace up here, so the audio doesn't bounce too bad. I'm in a corner, but
yeah,
I got enough stuff kind of where I'm at, like bookshelves and stuff to kind of break up the profile. So it's kind of echoey where I'm at, but not super bad. Like it could be a lot worse. Like my old apartment. You remember the original Born in the 80s studio, which was Adam's old bedroom.
Byte Studio 01.
Byte Studio 01 was super echoey until I hung all the walls. I hung up sheets on the walls, or big comforters, which completely is the easiest way. FYI, if somebody wants to like make a room for sound recording on the cheap, is just buy sheets from your Goodwill or whatever, like comforters or quilts or whatever, and just hang them up around the corners a lot, and then just on the walls, and that really breaks up the sound profile.
Another thing that you can do, that I do, is buy carpet padding, because it's like 70 cents per square foot, and if you get like the denser you can find, the better. Or denim insulation is also really good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cheap ways to do it, but yeah. So I don't know. Is there anything else we want to talk about before we end, Matt?
I want to talk about. I could play some music.
Okay.
No. My song Logic Error is live on all of the streaming and download services, so you should go buy it and stream it on stuff.
Will do.
And it sounds. Let's see if this is the thing. Nope, that's not playing. That's fine. It sounds like this. And that's all you get. But
what streaming services can I get that on my Google Play streaming service?
yes, you can, John. You can get on Google Play. You can get on Spotify. You could stream it for free on SoundCloud. You can buy it on iTunes and Amazon and Deezer, whatever that is. Basically,
what is it?
everywhere.
Wait, what? Beezer?
Deezer.
Oh, Matt Haig
D-E-E-Z-E-R.
is on music. You got Fallout 4 theme, No Time for Caution.
Yeah.
Logic Error.
Yeah.
99 cents?
It's where I sing like a robot.
I
Like a
can't
robot.
stream that for free.
You can stream it for free on SoundCloud. But you should
sorry, what?
stream it on a service that I get paid for too.
Well, you don't get paid. You don't get paid for streams on Google Play. They have streaming.
Yeah, but you would have to pay for it. Right?
Well, I have their subscription.
Oh yeah, stream it on that. Stream it over and over and over and over and over again.
Oh, it's because I was looking in the store, so I can actually go to the Matt Haig artist page and play Logic Error. I will listen to this, and you should too.
And
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
buy it on all of your services.
Matt,
Yeah.
Adam,
Yes.
what's the website?
It is bornintheeighties.net.
That's right. BornIn80s.net. And you can find us on
podcast.com.
80spodcast.com, 80scast.com. You can contact us through the
Partyplatypus.com.
that somehow still works. You can do the contact feed, or you can find episode pages on there and leave comments on there. That's easy. We have a Facebook page, Born in the 80s Podcast. Our Twitter handles are John_Danger. What is you, Matt Hag Music?
Mm-hmm.
And Adam
Two
is
A's, one
what?
G.
AL Ham
Adam
or something?
Ham.
Adam Ham. Adam
Adam
dot
Ham.
Ham or just Adam Ham?
Just Adam Ham.
Adam Ham with 2 M's in the ham.
Adam, 2 N's in the ham part.
Adam, 2 M's in the ham. Right, Adam?
There's 3 M's total.
Right at him.
3 M's total, 2 M's in the ham, 1 M in the Adam.
Indeed.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week, right?
Yeah.
The fuck are you assholes doing?
All right, broadcast is off the air.
All right.
Thanks for coming on, Adam.
Yeah.
It was really fun having you.